Hello, my name is Brent Barrowcliff, and somehow somebody gave me the title of being a pornography expert. Not sure who gave me that title, but I'll take it. You know what? What do you think the number one issue that we're dealing with our culture that no one's talking about? What do you think that is? You might be surprised, but that issue, I believe, is pornography. I think something that is affecting our lives, our families, our relationships, in every way, in every aspect, no one is untouched. And that's why this is so important for you to be watching this today around the issue of how do I address this with my kids and how do I go forward. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name, again, is Brent Barrowcliff, and I'm with Freedom Begins Here. And if you want to learn more about my story, and I did struggle with pornography, I invite you to go to the website and look under the blog area, and you're going to see my name on the left-hand side. It says Brent. Click on that, and you'll see a bio. They'll give you a full story on who I am and why I'm such an expert in pornography, as they say. But what are we here for? I'm going to give you some facts. I'm going to give you some stats. I'm going to give you some why is pornography a problem? And then I'm going to give you in what are you going to do? How are you going to address this with your kids? And let me state this up front. If you don't hear anything else that I say, if there's nothing else that you pick up that I say, this is about starting a conversation, a difficult conversation with your children. This is important for their lives. It's important for their future. If I told you this was so critical about their future relationships, you would be all over it. But when we start to talk about these things that are difficult for us to talk about sometimes, we move away from them. But think about it, how this may impact your life too. This may have already impacted your life. So do you really want that for your children? I don't think so. I think you want to be there. So what I'm going to be able to share with you is some exciting things that's going to lead you into helping transform your children into people that are going to be able to handle this in the future. Let's talk about some of the facts. Pornography is a very addictive and accessible thing. We're going to talk a little bit more about the addictive thing all the way through this, and you're going to see on my next point, it's the addictive nature of this. But I wanted to talk about the accessibility. We live in a society today that is so accessible with this in every corner of our country. Not only do you have computers in your homes now, your children have smartphones possibly too. You have internet in the pocket. So the ability to be able to reach this and to be able to get access to this is an unbelievable and alarming state. There are a lot of good things about the internet, but there are a lot of things that you need to be aware of. And as parents, to be honest with you, we have been a little bit lax in this area. I want to tell you, first of all, accessibility. I want to talk to you about this because one of the keyest points is you have to be aware of where your computers are in your house. Understand that if you allow your child to go to their bedroom with their computer, that you're giving them full access to anything and everything with no guards or protection on it. So, parents, put the computer in a place where everyone in the family sees it. Even yourself, even hold yourself at the same standard as your children. Make it so everyone can see as you're walking through rooms that people can see what you're looking at. That's the freedom that you have to start to bring to your children. But here's the other thing. Parents, I'm not sure what you're doing about smartphones, but if you're allowing your child to have an access to internet, understand that this is something that they are going to probably either stumble on or find. But they have friends. They have people's houses they go to. You're not around your children 24/7. This is why, I'm going to repeat it again. This is the second time you're going to hear me say it. You're going to have a conversation about this because you're not going to be around your children all the time to be able to protect them in every way. You need to really find that to be